Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. So if you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you sharing your energy with me. If you are new, follow me on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective on both. I want to give away a free tarot reading once I reach 500 on YouTube, and then once I reach the 10,000 on TikTok, I'll give away a tarot reading there too. But it's been a huge goal of mine this year, just to reach more people. I started social media so that I could help others on the spiritual path and help those going through their awakening, or even those that have been on the path for a long time. You know, I feel like we can all help each other. So anyway, you could help me reach that goal, and I would very much appreciate that. So if you are new, well, even if you've been here, I'm going to do something a little different today. I've been doing love readings. Today I'm going to pull two of these spirit animal oracle cards that I have, and then we'll pull from the tarot, and I'm just going to do a Celtic cross today, and whatever comes out, just kind of like a general reading. So we'll get the overall energy with the oracle cards and then just do the Celtic cross today. So I think I'm just going to do general readings for the next couple weeks and kind of let the love energy settle. But let me know what you guys want to see. If you like the love readings, let me know and I'll do those more often. So I obviously want to do what you guys like, and I like doing any reading. So let's see. Okay, let's get this overall energy. We have the Capricorn spirit. We have action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. This is the pronghorn. And then you got nobility, which is the elk. That's funny. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Interesting. So we have two cards of success there. So what's going on for you, Capricorn? What are you looking for success in? Money, career, love. Again, this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. If you're here for love, then, apply it to your love relationship. If you're here for money and career, then, apply it in that way. So the whole message may not be for you. Maybe just parts are, or maybe the message isn't for you at all. But, use your intuition and your discernment. So, all right. Now let's see what is going on with Capricorn. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles and wands. We have the King of Swords, the Chariot, the Fool, and the Devil. All right, and then underneath we have the Ten of Swords. I always pull the underneath because it's kind of like an underlying energy or what you don't see coming. So here we have the Ten of Swords, which is like the ending of a painful cycle. This can be financial loss. This can be, you lost your job and you've been out of a job, or it can be a love relationship. It can be emotional, but it is also swords, which are a lot in your mind. So it can be like, just a very mental challenge for you, but it's also about releasing because it is the end. It's the Ten of Pentacles. So you are at the end of that. So the situation is the Seven of Wands, which is about like kind of defending your beliefs, defending yourself. Could be about defending a relationship, but it's about standing your ground and defending your beliefs. It could also be like a financial challenge if you're going through financial challenges. The Nine of Wands is kind of the same, but it's, he's like what they call the wounded warrior, where he has this bandage on his head. The Nine of Wands, you're almost at the ending with the burdens, the Ten of Wands, but this is about like persistence, maybe like a test of faith, you've definitely been through it a lot. And again, that can be in a relationship or in your finances. So the root of this is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is about balance. You see how he's like kind of balancing these two coins. And this can be about money, but it can also be about like tangible items, material items. But you see like this, it has ships back here in the background and it's kind of all wavy. So it's kind of like that balancing act. So maybe you need to balance your time, kind of maybe juggle tasks. Maybe you need to juggle home and work, or you need to juggle tasks at work or at home. Again, it's going to resonate differently for each of you. In the past, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about the fruits of your labor. It's also about like giving to yourself first, but also giving to others. So it's about like a giving energy. It can also be about like self-worth. But it's definitely about like, you know, she's financially independent. She's got all these coins over here for herself, and then she's got more over here. So it's definitely about like your financial rewards, or the rewards of a relationship. So in your subconscious or your higher self, we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is very passionate. He's very fast-moving energy. He's not as fast as the Swords, but he's still a fast-moving. But it's just like a passionate forward movement. So this can be about like a passionate relationship. Maybe you're passionate about the person. Maybe it's a passion project for work. But it can also be about taking a risk. So maybe you're starting your own business and you're kind of taking a risk. So in the near future, we do have the Five of Pentacles. And again, pentacles can be money or material possessions. So this can be, you know, financial loss, grief. It can also be about a lack mindset. But it can definitely be about loss, whether that's a relationship or money or monetary or material possessions. So your advice from Spirit is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is an air sign, but the King of Swords is very straightforward. He knows what he wants. He's very clear. So maybe your advice from Spirit is to get some clarity about, you know, this balancing act. You're definitely ending cycles. And then in your environment, we do have the Chariot, which is like forward movement. But the King of Swords is also about like head over heart. Like, don't be emotional in your decisions. Use your head, use your logic. The King of Swords is very logical, very intellectual. And then again, in your environment, we had the Chariot, which is forward movement. It is like money management. So maybe you do take a financial risk and then you're kind of like in this lack mindset, like kind of regretting your decision. But then you have forward movement. And then in your hopes and fears, we have the Fool. So I think you're hoping for a new beginning. You're hoping for a leap of faith. You want to take a risk. And then in the overall outcome, we have the Devil. So the Devil can be very toxic behavior, which can be overspending, materialism, controlling things. So if this is about a relationship, you know, this can be about toxic behaviors, controlling behaviors. Or if it's about like your money and career, you could be maybe overspending. It's just very bad habits. And it's also like sitting in that mindset, which can be, again, with this Five of Pentacles, it's sitting in that negative mindset. So let's see here. What do we not see coming here for Capricorn spirits? And this is your card, the Capricorn card. So what does Capricorn not see coming, spirits? So we have the Star. Awesome. So we have the Star, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So the Star is all about healing, hope, renewal. So whatever you are going through, you're at the end of that cycle, and you could be sitting in, you know, negativity because you're going through a cycle, but there is forward movement here. You just need to use your logic mind and, you know, don't sit in that lack mindset, but you do have hope and renewal here with the Star card. It's about like investments and growth. can be about hope for a relationship, renewal. It's also about healing. And then you had the Ace of Wands, which is about passion, inspiration. So we had the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely like a new passionate beginning here, whether that's in a relationship or with business. Again, it's going to resonate just differently for each of you. So then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is all about like new ideas, new messages coming to you, new thoughts. So you could be getting new business ideas, or you could be getting, it's like a very curious energy. You could be very curious about a new person or a new relationship, or the actual relationship you're sitting in. So let's see what actions and advice right now for Capricorn Spirit. Actions and advice. So we have the Sun. Find your joy, find your happiness. You know, there's this child here on horseback. You know, look to your inner child, find your joy, find your happiness, because the more you sit in a happy, grateful energy, and you know, find your inner child, you find your creativity, the more you live in that, the more you bring that in, because the universe sees that for you, and that's what you want. And then we have the Eight of Swords, which is again like negative thinking, the negative thoughts. That can be what that Devil card is about. And then you had the Five of Pentacles there. So you're definitely sitting in your head about things. So don't do that to yourself. You know, because it's not going to do you any good. You know, just use your head, trust your intuition, you'll be fine. And then here we have the Five of Wands, which is about like challenges and financial struggles. So don't sit in this conflicted energy. Don't play into the conflict. This, you know, all this negativity here is definitely with this Devil energy. So don't do that to yourself. Find your joy. Be happy, because like I said, the more you're sitting in that energy, the more the universe will bring that in for you, because you know, we have these two oracle cards here of success. So you will be successful. You know, this will turn out okay. You have forward movement. You have a new beginning. Just don't get in your head about things. You know, trust yourself. Take your time. Don't rush into any decisions. And, you know, you'll be fine. So, okay, Capricorn, I hope that helps. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.